Are we on?
I think we are on.
Yeah? Okay, live. Okay. Well, we're back again. This is the after show chance for people to hop in and live participate, show your face, hear your voice, talk about what we've learned in the past hour.
Yeah, if you don't, we talk. We like
Yeah,
talking.
if you don't talk, we will. So there, be careful what you ask for.
You know, it's good that we live together. We can talk with each other. Because alone, if you sit here alone in the camera and then you hold the speech.
Yeah.
Okay, we had Michaela Boehm, and we talked about Tantra and also about sexuality. And it became very clear that Tantra, as it is understood often today, as a sort of how to have better sex, is not necessarily what Tantra is.
No, and actually some other things too. She made a really nice distinction between relationships and sexual friction, attraction. The relationship, we have a great relationship. We have so much in common. We have the same values. We just like this. But no, we just like this. But that doesn't mean we have this, you know.
And she said very clearly that when you have a good relationship, you have to work for sexual friction. And often the more sexual friction you have, the worse is the relationship.
The more bumpy is the relationship, yeah.
Yeah, and that made me think about when people really love each other and have a good relationship. And then comes the moment when one of the partners is as attracted by somebody else and they have sex with somebody else, and then it is considered the end of the very good relationship. That helped me make me think about it, that probably if somebody goes out and wants to have sex with somebody else, is not necessarily a bad thing.
Not in itself.
Not in itself.
But it's not good for the relationship.
No, it would mean, in a certain sense, that their relationship is too close or too the same, that they are too much the same, that the friction is missing.
What a bore.
In their own, in their own relationship. That made me think a little bit about how we can interpret this in a different way than it normally is interpreted, because the common experience is there is sexual friction, then you go together with a partner, and then it gets boring. And then sexual friction again with another one, go together, and then so there must be a way to sort of have it both.
Do you think we'll ever find that?
Anyway.
Well, we think of creative friction, you know, because we can take this out of the sexual context, you know. And just think that, you know, all these good things that come out when something new comes on the scene and it clashes with something that's already there, and they have to, all these new things have to rub against each other until they work out a new way of being.
And I'm thinking often this friction can be caused also by different ideas,
by
different opinions.
That's what I meant.
By
creativity. You know?
Good. And I appreciate in our relationship is that we can talk controversially, no, and without fearing that the relationship breaks in pieces. You know.
Oh, that's great. That's it. Because I know, for example, on Facebook, I have heard stories, you know, not far too often, about relationships breaking up over the election of Trump.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. What kind of relationship is that if you can't disagree, you know, and still maintain, you know, something going on between us? But it's a very common thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just to debrief a little bit what we have heard with Michaela. The other thing was that you don't necessarily have to have a partner to do let's say the training, the practice, the tantric practice. This is about getting more alive, getting your body alive, your sensations, your sexual sensuality also alive. And then it's nothing to do really with fucking.
No, she made that very clear.
Very clear.
Yes.
And that we can also have relationships which are opening the heart, and that's what it is about, with animals. We had our animal here. This one who is sleeping right in front of me on the keyboard. By the way, he is in my-cat.org, a story about him. He is really unique, and you might see it here. Come on.
That's my-cat.org.
Yes. The relationship with these animals, no, he is clawing me, is opening the heart, and if you go into it, and is also the possibility of learning forgiveness. With animals, it's easier than with people. We were talking about
we
that.
know they don't know better, but with people, they ought to know better. Yes. Yeah.
That was this, about this. What else did we talk about? The practice itself, about how she grew up, and for her it was easy to enter into this practice, which had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
And then she was talking about, at the end, about how they do the workshops, and that you don't have to fear to have sex there. It's completely different, but it is a slow process of opening your being towards feeling, also towards pleasure, but generally towards feeling, perception, about body awareness, body embodiment.
Well, that's the word these days, yes.
Yeah.
Embodiment. Yeah.
So I recommend to you to listen to the replay. Look, he's on the keyboard again. Okay. And on our website, thewisdomfactory.net, on the personal page of Michaela Boehm. Today, the website was completely fucked up. Did you say that? No, you shouldn't. You will see it when you go there. I have already contacted support, and I hope they fix it very soon. And then you can find the information about Michaela, and we will post her website and whatever it is. It's really worthwhile. We have only this life, at least I believe, and we want to live it fully, don't we?
Is this the only one?
I think so.
Yeah.
And what she has to say and what she has to teach is helping to live it fully, to really, really embody our body and be, she said, juicy, have this juice.
Oh, juice. Yes, I like the term. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I really would love if you came in, but as you don't, too bad. Next time, see you. Next week we have, again about relationships and about that purpose. Martin Ocek, who has followed us, knows already Martin Ocek. He has shown up 2 or 3 times in our shows, and he is always interesting things to share. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.